Welcome to Iowa Sports Weekly, presented to you by Shields. Feed your passion at shields.com.
Well, everybody thinks of Iowa, the cornfields of Iowa, this type of thing. But you look in this facility that we're sitting in here now, the Iowa Hall of Pride, and what it represents across the state of Iowa, what the athletes, the scholars that have grown here in Iowa. Talk about that, how meaningful that is to the entire country.
I love the state of Iowa. I don't have to tell you that. My life is here, my history is here, my nostalgia is here. I lived and breathed Iowa sports and still do, doing 58 state championship years and basketball, high school basketball, and Rose Bowl games, and following the Hawkeyes. And I did Iowa State too, worked with Gary Thompson on Iowa State. I did the Maury John years at Drake University, did all those when they played UCLA for the championship. So I've kind of touched it all. And Iowa is just a special place. I know it is in my heart and my mind because I was born and raised here and spent my whole life here. But I love the people of the state of Iowa. And we don't have a great population, but boy, we have a passion for things. We have a high literacy rate, to say the very least, very intelligent people. And you take a building like this, and I defy anybody to find a better building catering to high school tastes and exemplifying the high school athlete than this Hall of Pride is right here. And Jack Laser and Bernie Saigo and everybody who is behind us, they deserve tremendous compliments, because I'm just proud to be a part of it and have an exhibit here. And I want you all to come and see it and push the buttons and listen to the games that I did, right? Because at one time I was a young, good-looking guy.
You know, it doesn't get much better than following your team to the Rose Bowl and interviewing the President of the United States at the White House, all in the same year. That happened to me back in 1981. The Hawkeyes were headed for the Rose Bowl, and I went to Washington to interview President Reagan, who, of course, was my predecessor here at WHO, and who did Iowa football for 5 years back in the 1930s. He was Dutch Reagan then, and he never forgot his roots.
First of all, let me ask you this. You're President of the United States. You can't get a bigger job than that. But if you hadn't gone to Hollywood, if the telegram hadn't come from Warner Brothers, would you have stayed in sports announcing, do you think?
I suppose. I was very happy with it. And I really, when that thing came out of the blue, resulting from a trip to California with the Chicago Cubs, we were broadcasting their games, you know. I was completely content with sports and really thought that's where I'd be.
When the telegram actually came to you, did you believe it, that you had the job? Because jobs are pretty hard to come by, any kind of a job.
Well, because this was from the agent that had taken me out to Warner Brothers and gotten the screen test. And yes, I believed it. And he asked me to let him know immediately, and believe me, I sent a wire so fast saying, sign.
Right now.
Forge my name.
Welcome to Iowa Sports.